Right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sotko here. Welcome back to the channel. Got a whole bunch of good crypto news stuff for you today. And the first thing I want to talk about is that Mining Pool splits $300,000 Ethereum fee with accidental sender. So I actually covered this topic a little while ago, and the original topic was that somebody sent like $4 in Ethereum, something like that, and paid $2,100 or 2,100 Ethereum as a fee, which is about $300,000. So, you know, just a cool $300,000 to send $4. So, expensive transaction fees these days, right, guys? So, nobody really knew why this had happened. And a lot of people were speculating that it was money laundering. So, you just send a transaction without the transaction ID, and then you later somehow mine it, and you get that back, and then it sort of covers your tracks if you were a money launderer. And then other people were saying, well, this could be just an accident, paid like a ridiculous sum of gas fee for this. So, Ethereum mining pool Spark Pool has located and verified the accidental sender of an unusually high miner's fee and agreed to split the amount. Uh-oh. So, split the amount, so this person isn't getting it all back. In the statement provided to CoinDesk, Spark Pool said it received an email from an anonymous user on February 25th claiming that they had made the mistake by attaching 2,100 Ethereum on February 19th, an amount worth around $300,000 at the time. So, to verify the email was indeed the sender of the payment, Spark Pool replied on February 25th, asking that a token amount of 0.022 Ethereum be sent to the same address, to the pool's address. So, right after this happened, it turned out that Spark Pool was the one that received this gigantic fee. And they basically tweeted out saying, hey, if this was you, contact us and we will work out how we can get your money back. So according to data on Etherscan, the owner sent the requested amount at 9:15 the same day, after which Spark Pool agreed to negotiate the next step, adding in the statement, the sender is from a blockchain firm based in South Korea, which makes total sense, but yet at the same time makes no sense. So it's always these like blockchain firms that are supposed to be professionals that are making all these mistakes. You know, like Quadrica sending hundreds of thousands of dollars of Bitcoin to their cold wallets directly after this whole investigation started on Quadrica, and they're like, whoops, we accidentally sent it to the cold wallet address, the address that nobody seems to know, and that nobody knows the private keys to. So, whoops, my bad on that one. I don't know how we sent it to an address that we don't know that exists, according to the public, but either way, we made a mistake. So, blockchain firm in South Korea made a big mistake. I'm sure somebody got fired. I'm sure somebody lost their job. The final agreement now sees Spark Pool keep half of the 21 Ethereum for pool miners entitled to the reward and returning the other half to the South Korean firm. So, again, a South Korean firm just lost about $150,000. Pretty terrible. Somebody probably lost their job for sure. After another request from Spark Pool, the owner of the address made a second transaction of 0.666 Ethereum to Spark Pool with a paragraph coded in the transaction's hash to confirm the agreed split on March 11th. So, oh, I like that. That's quite mysterious. The 0.666 mark of the devil Ethereum. Thank you, Spark Pool, and your miners for helping us to recover our loss. We are willing to share half of the 2,100 Ethereum with the miners to thank the miners' integrity. So, yeah, it wasn't the miners' integrity, it was Spark Pool, and I'm sure you guys are really thankful of losing, 1,050 Ethereum. So Spark Pool returned that 1,050 Ethereum, and it's all good. So after they froze it for a little while to confirm who actually sent it to him, because it could have been some kind of money laundering or something at the time. Whoopsies. Moving on. Big update coming to Binance. Maintenance impending. So according to a system upgrade notice published on Binance's official website, the world's leading crypto exchange is set to undergo scheduled maintenance on March 12th. Throughout the time of the maintenance, all deposits and withdrawals, as well as trading on the platform, will be suspended. Additionally, the notice reassures that deposits which haven't been completed before the start of the maintenance will be processed as soon as it's done. The entire upgrade is supposedly going to last about 8 hours, but Binance warned that this estimate may vary. Without revealing too much on the matter, the CEO of the crypto exchange, CZ, tweeted that the schedule upgrade is a big one, while reassuring users that funds are safe. God, I love that. That's such a great meme. It's OCZ and your meme. The abbreviation SAFU refers to the Binance Secure Asset Fund for users, and it was definitely a meme. So, yeah. So talk about timing. The cryptocurrency exchange system comes just a couple days after its CEO hinted that Binance may launch a new fiat to crypto exchange in Argentina, which, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know anyway, Binance does not have a fiat to crypto exchange. They have Tether and USDC and that sort of thing, but they have nowhere that you can trade to euros or to US dollar, which is a real nice way to get away from a lot of things. And also why, if you just have a level 1 account on Binance, you don't have to do KYC. So that's, there's that. So this post came after the country's government said it will match investments made by Binance Labs and local blockchain technology startups. Meanwhile, Binance's own cryptocurrency BNB managed to hold its gains in the past week, despite the news of the maintenance and potential worries that events of the kind might bring for users. The crypto's price failed to react, signaling stability, I suppose, because it did go down quite a bit from its all-time high there, but that was just because, I'm not too big of a fan of TA, at least in crypto, but if you check the charts, I guess, here's the thing, you should always educate yourself on TA, for sure, but don't trust, like, everybody's, like, wild tarot card TA readings. Don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna sell just because some guy on the internet said. But the RSI of Binance coin, when it was like $15.60 or whatever it was, like the all-time, well, not all-time high, but the recent high, the RSI was way up in the air, and you know that usually when you see the RSI blast over 70, it's going to be a few hours later that it's going to start dipping. So that wasn't particularly surprising, but stability, sure, why not? So moving on, Samsung unveils cryptocurrency wallet dApps for Galaxy S10 phone. So this is kind of disappointing, actually. Samsung Electronics just revealed a crypto wallet for its launched flagship phone, the S10. According to a report CoinDesk Korea published Sunday, the blockchain wallet is currently compatible only with Ethereum and Ethereum-based ERC20 tokens. Bitcoin is not yet supported, despite the logo appearing on earlier pre-release presentation images. And the wallet also supports 4 decentralized apps at launch: crypto gaming platform Engine, beauty community Cosme, whatever that is, crypto collectibles platform CryptoKitties, that makes sense, and merchant payment service CoinDuck. The wallet can be downloaded only on Galaxy S10 phones from the Galaxy Store. So again, it's not even included on the phone, and anybody that puts a lot of money onto this phone with their wallet on there, please don't do that. Don't do that. I know I'm gonna read it, but I know for a fact, like, I'd be willing to make a non-monetary bet that, like, 10 months from now, give or take a couple, I'm going to be reading an article that somebody lost a lot of money because they put on their wallet, their phone wallet, and that they lost like $1.2 million or some ridiculous amount of Ethereum because they crammed it all on their wallet on their phone for some whatever ungodly reason. So that's pretty disappointing that you would disclude Bitcoin, that Bitcoin isn't supported, yet you're supporting Ethereum and all the other ERC-based ERC20 tokens. So interesting. I suppose in that way you actually gain more coins that you can put on your wallet and more sponsorships and more opportunities. So that makes sense as a business perspective just to have Ethereum, but why not just include Bitcoin in there as well, as it's not particularly hard to do, but I get it. I do get why they really chose Ethereum and ERC20 tokens, because not only could you hold Ethereum, but you could hold all of the ERC20 tokens, and the fact that they're clearly partnered to some degree with Engine as well. But anyway, moving on here. Stellar XLM rallies on expectations of a special announcement. Woo, woo, woo. Stellar spiking again on expectations. Special news coming from the Money 2020 conference in Asia. Stellar founder Jed McCaleb and Jesse Lund of IBM Blockchain are registered as keynote speakers at the event, suggesting new development in the existing partnership between IBM's blockchain branch and the Stellar project. Joined by Stellar's partner, Jesse Lund from IBM will share his vision for how digital currency and other digital assets will transform the payments value chain. IBM will also be making an exclusive product announcement. Together, this pioneering duo have grand plans for disrupting and transforming payments and ambitions to establish a truly global footprint in cross-border payments, conference program says. Again, corporate word salad. We're going to disrupt and transform payments ambitions. So it's disrupting, transforming ambitions, global footprint, cross-border payments, even though you could already do cross-border payments since, like, literally Bitcoin's inception. So now it's bigger because somebody is talking about it, apparently. Awesome, I guess. Not that I don't like blockchain development, not that I don't like partnerships or anything like that, or furthering cryptocurrency development and partnerships and sponsorships, etc. But again, this isn't new. This isn't new. Literally, the day that Bitcoin came out, you can make a cross-border payment with it. So at this point, however, although it wasn't really worth anything at the time, but you could physically. So it's not really about the monetary value. We're talking about just the actual aspect of doing it. Anyway, so at this point, the price surge of XLM remains speculative, having been depressed at around 8 cents and appreciated by more than 14%, and is net weekly gains to more than 28%. The upward upswing, I can talk, I promise, brings to mind other coins that rely heavily on Binance for a boosted activity and price action, yet the concentration on a single exchange also means that rallies change direction quickly. So supposedly they're going to be jointly, IBM will jointly reveal 40 to 50 banks using Stellar. It takes a major step towards real-world use and wide adoption. So we don't know if this is necessarily true, if this is just overblown news or fake news or anything like that, but apparently 40 to 50 banks coming with Stellar. But we have heard this in the past. We've heard this with like XRP, we've heard this with Stellar, we've heard this with like a lot of coins, and it didn't really pan out, and it just led to an explosion in the price in which people realized, okay, nothing's happening here, buy the rumor, sell the news sort of thing, and it's going to go down in the end. So moving on to CoinMarketCap, exactly showing what happened here with Stellar, you can see that it's just gone way up. So it used to be like 10 cents before, or 8 cents rather before this, somewhere around 8 cents, 8.5 to such and such. And then when this news came out, you could see that it's really been blasting up to like 10 cents and back down and back up. And all these coins are lit, bro, going up and down, riding the roller coaster, which is a pretty significant increase from 8 cents to 10 cents. And so, nothing to scoff at, but again, I will believe it when I see it, although, again, never underestimate buying the rumor and selling the news, for sure, because if this news gets, if more and more news about this Stellar comes out, even if it turns out to be untrue, or it turns out that the banks, all 40 or 50 of the banks, decide, no, we're not going to use Stellar, and the price starts going down if you sell it up at the top and you had bought, or you had already been holding Stellar, then you made out regardless. So in the end, as long as you were just looking to make money, there you go. $132 billion market cap, $3,900 Bitcoin, nothing too crazy pumping or dumping at the moment. You can see Binance Coin back down to 14.49. As I was talking about it earlier, it went all the way up to, it was like 14 or 1550, 1540, something like that. So not like 1560, I think I said earlier, but as you can see, it was pretty wild. If you look at charts of Binance Coin, you can see just about this time, if this was like the RSI here, it would have been spiking above 70, and that's usually a pretty good indicator of like, hey, this is going to dump. Not always, because even if the coin's way low and it starts going way up, you'll see like a really high RSI, and then it might even out and then go even higher. So it's not always necessarily true. But I saw that the other day and was like, yeah, I think Binance Coin's gonna dump here soon, and it kind of did a little bit, but still holding pretty strong either way. And so is Bitcoin and most things. Ethereum didn't really move up from the Constantinople upgrade or anything like that just yet. Litecoin still around $55, so not too big of a deal. But that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, helps me out a lot. My social media in the description below. Follow me on those if you get the opportunity. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as usual, hope you guys. I'll see you guys next time.